Going on, good people? Y'all know what it is. It is Monday.
Happy Monday, y'all.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out here. Happy birthday to the Tauruses out here. Shout out to my sister Brandy. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And happy Mother's Day.
Even though she don't even listen. You know what I'm talking about?
But that's on brand.
You know what I'm saying? It's the Let's Be F.A.T podcast, y'all, coming to you powered by Fat Kid Entertainment, where you can come learn how to be a perfect artist. I can groom you, I can image you, we can teach you how to read your contracts. You basically don't need a manager after I need to teach you. I'm gonna teach you how to register your lyrics, all that. And it's hoodie season, so I got them hoodies on deck. Got them fat hoodies on deck. You know what I'm talking about? So, with that being said, you can email us at
the LBF Podcast 2025@gmail.com.
Once again, that's
the LBF Podcast 2025@gmail.com.
If you also have topics, you got a black business, you got a business you want to promote, come on with it.
Come on through.
Come on through. We want to chop it up. We don't want to be no gatekeepers. We want to put you out here. I ain't got nothing but about 500 viewers, but hey, it's 500 more than you got, right? So
our viewers count.
You hear me? So yeah, you can email us again at
the LBF Podcast 2025@gmail.com.
All right, y'all know who that is. That is the one and only Smokey Joe Monroe.
It's me. Hey.
Y'all know I like to stay controversial. Y'all know I like to stay in the black household. Like, you know what I'm saying? So today's topic, right? Who's more important? The father or the EBT card? Look, she laughing already. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's crazy. Like, who's more important? The father or the EBT card? What are we doing here? Like, I just want to know because it's crazy. Like, is it still set up for the man to be left out the household? Is the government still doing it? Or are the women doing it? Who's keeping the man out the household at you know what I'm saying, now? Who we got?
So we got Nave in the building. Hey, Coco.
Come on.
Alvin.
Come on. Oh, great, man. Yeah, I got men with kids in here who that's what's up. So, yeah, who's more important, the father or the EBT card? Because, it's becoming hectic out here. Like, the sassy boys is taking over because ain't no daddy in the crib. Is that the mama fault or is that the daddy fault?
Combo platter.
Huh?
Combo platter. Because, you have two sides to everything. You know what I mean? So those things combined have.
Definitely two sides to everything. I would say
both.
Both? Mm-hmm. Why you say both, Ballin? Why you thinking about that? Like, I remember, like, back in the day, when EBT first was created, it was created to keep the man out of the house, right? You couldn't get it if he was living with you because it was tied in with child support.
Or the other, like the housing and whatnot was like kind of all hand in hand.
Well, Section 8. Yeah, Section 8 still but no, you can put anybody on Section 8. I mean, like on your
remember they would have like inspections, and you had to make sure
you had a motherfucker.
Your crib of anything that looked like a nigga stand.
You had to hide a motherfucker back in the day on with that Section 8 and the link card. Like, yeah, they couldn't.
Or the food stamps.
Or the food stamps, yeah, like
books.
It has evolved. I don't even know if people still get money on the EBT card, like actual cash. But I know that the stamps were only issued out if the man was not in the house. Right? You can sneak a man, but he can't be nowhere to be found. Huh?
You say you better not
Yeah,
be
you
caught.
can't get caught. Well, they snatched your shit away. They think like shit. If he there, he can take care of shit, right?
I mean, theoretically.
Mm-hmm. So, in taking care of shit, it's like, do you do like, huh.
I just want to know what actually prompted this particular title, this topic, because you had to hear this conversation somewhere.
You know, I'm always eavesdropping on people conversation, right? So I'm hearing a girl. She's arguing with her baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently he ain't doing what he's supposed to be doing. So she booted him out the crib. Like they literally just sitting there talking. Like I'm like you just got your whole, people like.
They think the restaurant booths be soundproof.
No, this ain't even in the restaurant. She in her car with Buddy on the speakerphone. Like, she driving. She in her car. Like, I'm sitting there and she pull up and she like, yeah, that's why you're in, because you don't never do shit for the kids and woody woody woo, so I can't take this shit. It was the longest red light I've ever sat at, but she didn't care. I heard him trying to plead his case, but he said, just let me back in. I'm going to do better. Oh, okay, well, yeah. So apparently she has kicked him out for lack of thereof, right? Like, I take care of my kids by myself. I heard a whole bunch of shit sitting at that light.
It's about 20 minutes light, eh?
No, she was going in. So we right there. It was real close in the neighborhood, right on 111th house. And the light just turned green. She was already sitting there. Light just turned red. She stopped. I pull up. And yeah, she got the volume on her
radio
on her loud as fuck, like you know what I'm saying. So it's been nice. I'm riding with my windows down. So I'm like, that's still going on. Like niggas is still getting put out because they ain't taking care of their kids, right? You know what I'm saying?
If I'm gonna do it by myself, I may as well
be by myself, right? Like that's crazy.
So what you here for besides running down my light bill? I'm just saying. You're becoming a bill versus helping with them.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't even realize that. Like, you think because you ain't eating, you ain't a bill? Like, you gonna sit in the dark?
Hey, April. Hi, Michael.
You gonna sit in the dark? Like, what you doing? Like, what are we doing, man? I mean, men ain't men. And the cases are steady getting proved day after day, week after week.
That the men ain't men.
The men ain't men. Men, where y'all at, man? Like niggas don't stand up for themselves no more. They don't want to argue because they don't want to hear it. Where we at, man? Where y'all at? Cause I am like hearing shit that should not be heard. You know what I'm saying? And
he's definitely listening.
I can't compare. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, are y'all using this for excuse? Like, okay, so she tripping, so I ain't going, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, like Adam says, once the woman goes to get the EBT, then that's when the government steps in, which is actually true. Like, hey, while you're at it, let's put the dad on the child support, because if you're getting these benefits, we got to recruit that on the back end.
True. So at that, it's like, but I don't think it's still connected with child support anymore. I don't think it is. I got to look that up. But I definitely know that, because men are able to get EBT too. Like, men are able to get general assistance too. It ain't a lot, but it still helps.
As single people, yes. But when there's a parent-child type situation, the government is going to try to go after they call it the non-custodial parent.
The non-custodial parent, which means the nigga that ain't doing shit for the kid. We need them bread. We need that bread.
But here's the thing: even if they are, active per se, just not on this government's paper, they still gonna go after the non-custodial parent. That's just because what you want. So, do you want to continue?
Like, I do know
these benefits.
I do know that child support actually, if the child gets enrolled in college, child support keeps going after 18. Yeah, you got to pay child support all the way to the end of education.
Like my dad did, like he extended. I think my sister was like in her 20s when he stopped paying child support.
No, they got it now to where if that child is on, if you're on child support for a child, uh, and that child enrolls in college after high school, because you're supposed to be done at 18. Right. So if that child enrolls in high school, then yeah. I mean, if that child enrolls in college, then yeah, you got to pay for that too. Well, you got to keep paying until they are done with school. So a child can be fucking 27, long as he stay in school. If he goes free
bed. Once they start that, because when I was paying child support, once the girls hit 18,
that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Like,
shit's
so
different
now.
This is why I'm asking the question, because I went in and looked and I'm like, wait, no, damn. Yeah. If the child, and that's been for the past 5, 6, maybe 10 years.
Okay.
Maybe even 15, but it's definitely been in a law for the past 10 years that if a child enrolls in college, the child support keeps going.
Jose Vasquez in the building said, "Fuck them kids."
Hey, fucking right in the pussy. Right? So yeah.
Curtis James, thank you for
Come on, KT. In. What's good? I appreciate y'all. But yeah, it's like
not fuck them kids though.
Right? Fuck them kids. Because they hard headed anyway. Entitled heathens.
Man, the entitlement is it's at a sickening level.
Yes, it is. So yeah, it's like I didn't I fought myself because I didn't look to see if it was actually because like I said, because men get EBT too, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you know, I don't know if they know, but it's like it's households out here that's getting multiple cards.
Well, that's always been, you saying don't put these people on blast or whatnot.
I'm not, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not, you know.
Shit, motherfuckers have always had multiple link cards at home.
Yeah, but
that's because you have multi-generational living. And the one thing they do is like, okay, yeah, you live in this house, but are you solely responsible for feeding yourself? Because you are your family.
But now the link card comes in the child's name. Right? The children that, I mean, the card that, so, yeah, it comes in the child's name.
I remember they were doing that during, like, pandemic or whatever.
Because they kept that going, because that's what it's supposed to be for.
Sure.
So,
I mean,
like,
you can still go do it yourself, and then you also get an allotment for the children. So maybe they split that allotment. So I don't know how this works anymore, because for some reason, people telling me I can afford to pay cash for groceries. So
that's crazy. That's crazy.
They keep telling me that you can feed yourself.
And like, if you can feed yourself, right, and then you out here like, yeah, what are we doing? The mother got to spend cash on groceries, because shit, you go in the grocery store with $100, you got 3 items.
Listen.
You better not get no meat.
Like, I think we went to the Fair Play and bought stuff for supper, and that shit was almost $60.
You hear me?
I was like, what the fuck did I just purchase? Nigga, I had 2 loaves of bread.
I filled up the small, where the babies sit in the cart.
Yeah.
I had nothing in the big head. I was gonna get a smaller the head cart, but I'm like, fuck it. I want to lean, I want to be lazy. Boom. So I had only shit in the baby seat of the cart.
$100
and $65. I spent $165 on fruit, some bacon.
That bacon high as fuck. That shit is almost $15 to $20 for the 8 pieces, okay?
Look, man, that shit came out, and I'm buying shit that's got like that's like eggs now. I had 18 eggs for fucking $1.30, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was, look, everything else was fucking 17. I looked up and had 5 items that was $17 a piece. So boom, I'm already got that man.
What I was saying, anybody selling link? Hey, listen, that's questions that need answers.
You hear me, right? I'm just trying to figure this out, you know. So,
well, Rosie says that it only comes in the kid's name if you don't get a card. So that's what I'm saying. If they've separated your case, like if you're only getting it, I guess, excuse me, for the children, then it's coming in the kid's name. But if you are on your case, then I'm sure you still, have the card. So
yeah, now I still want to know, like, if are some men still using it as an excuse, right? Like, Like, are you really like really holding on to that, or you mad at her? She mad at you. Y'all don't want to fuck each other no more, so y'all don't want to co-parent the kid or children.
Well,
Like, why is it so hard to figure that out? Wasn't hard to figure out that you didn't want to rub on. It wasn't hard to figure out that on both parties, because you gotta let that you gotta let that cocker spaniel in you.
oh my God.
So if you chose to let it go in without no rubber, you know the consequences.
So it's on the woman.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So he has no responsibility to wrap his dick up.
What you mean?
Like
He's
shit.
supposed to.
So
Look, nigga, if you don't want no kids, put a fucking rubber on. If you don't want no kids, put a rubber on. Don't go in there fucking raw and then get the kid and then don't want to fuck with nobody.
yeah, what's that? I ain't asked for no baby.
If you ain't asked, you did ask for a baby. As soon as you inserted your dick with no contraceptive on it, you asked for a baby. And then you want to tell her to get rid of it.
They slide the Plan B money on the dresser now.
But shit, if they getting kicked out the crib, if ain't no grocery money, where the Plan B money coming from?
Hey, listen, motherfuckers is coming up with drink money, the weed money, and the Plan B money. Them
For
shit
real?
is on deck.
Oh, okay. Well, let me know something, cause yeah, it's women still out here walking around with 3-4 kids and no father sitting there with them. I be paying attention to that shit when I be dropping my baby off at school in the morning. Rain, sleet, or snow. I be, man, look. Some mornings I be cross-eyed, but I get her there.
So he was on 2 wheels and it was by the grace of God, but
you know what I'm saying?
And made it.
Because it ain't. I can't see the excuse because you laid there and made the baby. Like I can't figure out an excuse. Like y'all at ends don't want to talk to each other. Don't like okay. All the kids got phones now. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker come up with money for a kid to have a fucking iPhone 17.
Phones be better than mine.
Right?
They got the newer accessories.
Man, this motherfucker 3 years old with an iPhone 17. What the fuck? Why? Ain't he always with an adult?
That part.
Fuck you need a phone for? He can't even talk right.
Cause the screens have become
The babysitter.
The parent. You know what I mean? Like
YouTube. Y'all, these kids growing up on YouTube and they not even growing up on the educational part of YouTube. They growing up on the cartoons and shit and the kids and the watching people. Like they watching
playing the game.
They watching somebody playing the game. What the fuck are we doing?
Hey.
And then you wonder why your child don't advance in school. Look, my baby tripped me out, right? Like she's 11 years old learning the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence solely because she fucks with the play Hamilton.
Okay.
So she's listening to the soundtrack, right? So she gets in the car, you know what I'm saying? And like I'll be talking, but I'll get off the phone so she can get her little 4 minutes of music time in before she get dropped off at school to hype her up for school. And yeah, Hamilton, the play, the soundtrack, every song is a song about a situation that happened that you get tested on in school. And she's knowing these words word for word. She's singing these songs word for word. Like they, you know what I'm saying? He really acted the scenes out. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. And she listening to this K-pop, this Japanese music. Man, she played a song the other day that didn't have no American lyrics, no English. It was like the whole song. Like it was really, but it had a beat. Like I was vibing off the beat, but yeah, there was no English in this song at all. And she's over there trying to mimic the words. So I'm like, okay, fuck it. However you gonna learn, you're gonna learn. But I'm glad you're using these items, these instruments to learn from, these resources to learn from. You know what I'm saying? So
instead of doing the dumb stuff on it.
Yeah, because I mean, hey, look.
Cause let's just be real, people. Why little Daddy at 2.5 can navigate all the different apps is because that keeps Day out of the people's face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Because
they walk in the shop with tablets. Everybody got a tablet. All the kids got tablets. Keep them quiet. Keep them quiet. One time I challenged the kids. I said, look, I bet you so they were like really going at it. They was really, really like, they were energized, right?
Okay.
So, okay, calm them down, right? So the tablets wasn't working this day. They both got a tablet. The tablets wasn't working today. So I say, look, I bet both of y'all $1. Now, it only takes me 10, 20 minutes to cut ahead.
Right.
I bet both of y'all $1 y'all can't stay quiet until I finish this haircut.
So they said still,
Quiet as a church mouse. Got on them. I got on that. Then now the tablets work. Because now they on the tablets. They not talking to each other at all, right? Completely silent for the full 20 minutes that it took me to cut their hair. So I gave both $1 because they won. They did it.
Well, how old were these children? Because if all he was offering up was $1, and that was
there was something for them. So I mean, one is like 10, 9, other one's like 6, 7, right? Oh yeah, no, it's just the fact that it's money. You don't care. You know what I'm saying? You got to teach kids the prejudice and all of that shit, right? So, but this is where I'm going with this. Like, it's like we don't and even being a kid from a 2-parent household. My parents didn't really teach me much. I still learned from the streets and learned from my peers because my parents worked and they had social lives.
Mm.
So at a certain point, we all boys. My mama had 4 boys. So
after a certain age, y'all good.
Yeah. And that age was like 11. So we got bike. So you got a bike. I ain't beat it, nigga. go find you something to do.
2 full-time jobs by the time I was 6.
So, but at the same time now, what they did teach me is how to manage life, right? Like, my mama taught me the woman version. My daddy all he taught me how to do was gamble, really. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, he taught me how to gamble. Because that man he was so devious. Like, I didn't even know that I was getting a Social Security check when I was a shorty.
Damn.
I was getting the SSI when I was a shorty.
I had no idea.
And he taking the check and going to, he deposited in his account. Now don't get me twisted now. Like, my old man was a fucking shark. Like, my old man name rang in the streets. Like, niggas was literally scared to play my old man in a game of pool, right?
Right.
Like, he one of the niggas. So he taught me how to shoot dice, taught me how to shoot pool, and pretty much, set me free. Like, that was enough for me to learn how to maintain. You sink or swim, nigga. Sink or swim. So with that, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's riding bikes and shit. So like the adrenaline rush part of life, I watched and I learned and I enjoyed it, right? And I got to enjoy like the adrenaline rush. Like, I learned how to work a cash register at the age of 8.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm working the cash register in a fucking pool hall, right? Watching gambling.
Right.
So, yeah, no, he taught me how to shoot dice, taught me how to cheat too. You know what I'm saying? But again, he was still that, like, I can, I'm okay with it because he was actually here to teach me things, right? So, like, one time I thought I did catch an STD. Just me going through puberty, though. So I was able to go to him with it.
Right.
Because, yeah, my mom ain't got no penis.
Right.
You know what the fuck finna happening, nigga? So, yeah, so I was able to go to him with it and learn, like, you know what I'm saying, how the male organs work and shit like that.
What up, you?
But at the same time, like, yeah, my mama taught me, like,
hey, Papa,
what she needs, like, you know, what a man needs to be well balanced.
Okay.
Cook, clean, you know what I'm saying? I can do all that shit. I watched my old man change tires and shit out, so I learned my way around a car. I learned where the gas go because I was pumping gas at an early age. You know what I'm saying?
So in actuality, she chose the father over the EBT.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
And the father came with domestic violence. So she chose. She was so serious with it. She chose to get her ass whooped over EBT.
Damn. Well, that's heavy.
And made it work. I'm standing here proof.
Yeah.
Still got the house I was born in, well, I was raised in. You know what I'm saying? So it's still like, yeah, there's proof that I was taught something. Now, where I was taught it or how I was taught it, different story, but I was taught something, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, nowadays it's like has the sassy nigga become the new father figure? I mean, somebody talk to me. Has the sassy nigga become the new father figure? Because again, I am so thrown about these niggas not knowing how to fix cars. They don't know how to change oil. They don't know how to change tires. And this is some true shit. I've been talking about this shit for the past 3 weeks. This is some true shit. Niggas don't know how to change a fucking tire. Yeah. Niggas ain't nigga. Men ain't menin.
The men ain't menin.
Because
the women have been forced to become hyper independent.
Hyper independent, aka the new nigga.
Or as I call them, nigga bitches. I'm sorry.
Nigga bitches. Because
the manly ass women, hell yeah.
I mean, look, but yeah. I like you said, sometimes you sit back and you be like, man, she ain't gotta be like that. There's too many niggas out here. It ain't no more.
She's forced to be.
She's forced to be that because the pickings in the barrel is slim now.
And then shit needs to be done, and I ain't got time to sit around and wait on one of you flimsy ass, feline traded ass nuggles to help me do something. So no, I have to make it happen. So yeah, that makes me a nigga bitch.
Nigga, for me to look, man, look.
Just saying.
Like I said, that scenario of the blowout on the side of the highway is you, your chick, and the shorty in the car. And let's put the shorty at 6 years old. 5, 6 years old. Let's put the shorty at a newborn, right? Fuck it. You get a blowout. And don't know how to fix it. Yeah. Like you don't even try to YouTube it. You don't even go into the trunk and pull the spare out and get the shit prepared to call AAA. Even act like you.
Like,
you sit there.
Well, you got a point, Antonio. You said, yeah, because, these men, like what he says, you can only learn from your surroundings, and if it's only women around, what you expect from these sassy ass men.
So,
yeah.
That like men being raised by their mama. If she is not a fix-it type of woman,
then he's definitely not gonna.
Man,
he's not gonna get
nothing. He ain't gonna know nothing but how to dress, and how to speak his mind, and let his emotions take over. That's all he learns.
There's no balance to that.
And it's just the way of the woman. Like it's not like women are emotionally unbalanced. It's just that's how God made y'all. Sorry. Not sorry, but that's how, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, so now you got the sassy boys coming out of bags. Like if they feelings are hurt, they coming out of a bag on you.
That part. Yeah, they
don't know how to fight.
Right.
They don't know how to change tires. They don't know how to change oil. They don't know how to love women right. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Which turns now two people who deserve to be together can't be together because of the mental state. Women are missing out on the men who gonna take care of their kids because they fucked with the nigga who don't take care of the kids, and they fell in love with them. So now when you fed up, you're not just fed up with that man, you fed up with all the men.
I'm not finna go get my EBT.
And now it's the sassy nigga. The sassy nigga is the new father figure because he ain't gonna teach him shit. He gonna sit there and play the game with him. Especially if it ain't his kid. He gonna sit there and play the game with him. He probably bring him something to eat, but y'all gotta be fucking with each other for a while for him to start feeding the kids.
Yeah, because these niggas, hey, fuck the kids.
There's whole niggas out here like fuck them kids
like,
for real.
Especially niggas who ain't got no kid, waiting for your kid to go to bed so you can fucking leave.
And then imagine you ain't got no kids, and now you got to deal with a woman who got 5 kids, or you ain't got to deal with it, but you just chose to deal with a woman who got 5 kids with no daddy, and say that might be them 5 kids might be split up between 4 niggas. They might be all one nigga. It's a whole the possibilities vary.
Well,
right?
Here's the thing. It's probably because that's what he's seen in his own mama. Because a lot of times men gravitate to what is familiar. So it's not out the ordinary for them because they mama got 7 kids and 6 different daddies.
So is it my parents' fault because both of them had
well, like
side
he said,
pieces,
you
right?
only go
both
off
of them
of
had
your
side
surroundings,
pieces.
but not both of them had side pieces.
My old man had 2 other families going on.
Yeah.
2 other families. Not he had 2. I got a younger sister and a younger brother. My old man had 2 other families going on during the life of being here. He taught my sister how to drive in our car.
Well,
right?
He had the
so
finances to
it's
do
that. That's why I told you, because niggas, yeah, my daddy name ringing bells in the streets is one of them niggas that you ain't fucking with, nigga, unless you got a lot of money. But at the same time, is it their fault that I like multiple women?
You are only going. That's just what you were shown.
That's definitely what I was shown.
Yeah, I mean, but however, it's up to you to decide if that's really the type of life that you want to live. Like that shit got to be stressful.
Look, the year of 1980 was really interesting for me, right? Because in 1980, I was not supposed to be paying attention, but I was, right? We were moving around and it's different. Like my mom was literally going and seeing other niggas with me in the car. Gee.
Because kids were seen and not heard back then.
Kids were seen and not heard, right?
Just sit your ass back here and shut the fuck up and don't say nothing about what went on when we went on our little errand, okay? Because threatening of an ass beating is a hellified silencer.
Look, we're going to continue that story when we come back. Pause for the cause. This is once again, y'all. Thank y'all for joining in. Thank y'all for joining in. This is the Let's Be Fat podcast, powered by Fat Kid Entertainment. Right? Whatever you need as an artist, call me. I can direct you. If I can't fix you, I can direct you. Email me at
the LBF Podcast 2025@gmail.com.
Once again, that's
the LBF Podcast 2025@gmail.com.
Now I'm waiting on all my entrepreneur niggas to come on and educate the people about your business. Come on with it. Don't like. Let me help promote you. I'm doing it for free. Let me help promote you.
Right. Come on.
Email me
at the LBF Podcast 2025@gmail.com.
So.
Well, let's say hey to Sharon Jefferson. Welcome.
Hey, cuz. I think a bell.
Welcome in.
So, the year 1980 was a real interesting year for me. I'm 8 years old, right? In 80. And I remember my old man used to be like, one of my brothers didn't belong to him. He belonged to this other guy, right? So one day, the other guy's name was Melvin Turner. He kept saying Melvin Turner like all the time, right? So one day, me and my mama out, we ride, we pull up on this fire station on 91st and Cottage Grove. White shirt comes out. Ain't no pagers, nigga. Ain't no fucking cell phones back then, nigga. She pulled up. He came out immediately.
Cause
the car.
Mm-hmm.
How you know the car? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's start there. Like, been very observant since I was 8 years old, So, because life changed really
You
for
knew
me.
the time she was gonna beat it.
So look, we get out the car. They greet. They didn't hug nothing. They greeted. He still, he gave her some space or whatever. Introduced me to him, right? Boom. He's a white shirt. So on his shirt is stitched M. Turner.
Mm.
So now, Chief Turner Lieutenant Turner take me to go, and now I'm playing on the pole, I'm jumping on the fire, I'm on the truck, I'm in the driver's seat, all while they're talking. So now I'm being babysitted by another firefighter. Because he's supervising me. Yeah, I get to go upstairs and slide down the pole, then go sit on the pole. So yeah, so they talked for about maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes. And she waved me on. Come on, let's ride. We left there and went to my grandmama's house. Right? So yeah, then they get into it. This is summertime. Wintertime, same year. Wintertime, same year. They get into it, they fight. So we go and move in with one of my mama's friends. And yeah, one night I was that kid. Nosy as fuck. But I wasn't even nosy. It's just the fact that I'm used to walking in my mama's room and her being in there by herself. Yeah, not this morning. Oh, hello, James. Yeah. Oh, yeah, hello, James. So, 8 years old. James been in my life since 8 years old. And then he been in structure. Like when then, later down in life, they separated. My man moved out. James moved in. So at least she was consistent. No more Melvin Turner, but James. There was a James. But again, all well, grown man had 2 separate families going on. He got 2 whole kids out this motherfucker in here. You know what I'm saying?
It was a different time.
Hey, I'm with it, right? But it's like,
Cause shit, my parents were married, but they never separated. I mean, they never divorced. So my dad is a widower. Mind you, my mama had a heart. You know what I'm saying? Before she passed, she had a boyfriend, and then he was living with, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Ma, hey, Sylvia. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up with, my dad and his girlfriend, and, my mom, her boyfriend, but they never divorced.
Yeah, my mom, they divorced. But they separated for like 10 years. They were sleeping in separate bedrooms for like 10 years. In this house. Separate bedroom. My man slept in here. My mom slept in her room, and my man slept in here for like 10 years before she finally put him out. We got it. He came at me so hard one day, she just got fed up. And like I wasn't even living here at the time, but he came at me so hard one day. She got fed up. I was working in Millennium at the time. I just became a barber, and yeah. So yeah, it was crazy. So sometimes you get the positive in the 2-parent household, sometimes you don't, right? But yeah, but like, so it's hard for me to accept the sassy nigga thing, right? It's because, like, even though he was, you know what I'm saying, physically abusive, he was still a man. He was still a man's man, right? He riding bikes, and my old man wouldn't back down to no nigga either. I done seen him slap a nigga with a pool stick.
Wow. Well, welcome in, Robert Dwayne.
Okay, Chef.
Hey.
So, yeah, like, what's important? Like, are y'all still using the fight, the disagreements that you and your baby mama have? Did you, in fact, just have kids with a woman who you wish you didn't have kids with?
I think I can't speak for the man, but I think I've heard enough. Like, man, I never had a baby. Shouldn't have fucked her.
Yeah, you shouldn't have fucked her. But
you shouldn't have, you know what I'm saying, shot the club up. So.
Look, you got plenty of options. Right? So if you shoot the club up, nigga, you chose her. As soon as you shot the club up. That pussy was good when you shot the club up. That's all I'm saying. That's the reason you shot the club up.
Man, that post nut clarity is a motherfucker.
You know, now 9 months later, you don't want to deal with, you don't want shit to do with her. You call her every night and text her every morning.
Good morning, people.
You know what I'm talking about? Hey, ain't that?
That's sassy too.
Good morning.
Grand Rising Queen.
To all my real niggas out here. To all my real niggas out here. Did y'all know that texting good morning is sassy? It's considered sassy now.
Good morning, beautiful.
Yeah, the good morning beautiful. That shit is crazy.
I've actually heard women say they don't like that shit. Like, fuck this nigga keep texting me in the morning for. Well, you want to have a bad word?
Well, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's like shit. What is
why
it? What's the difference?
Why he's so available to be texting me?
Do I need? Does that something? Is that something that really needs to happen though? Like, do you actually need a good morning text?
I don't, because I get it verbally.
I'm saying even if you didn't get it verbally, do you actually need a good morning text?
It's not a necessity. It's not a necessity.
It's not a necessity.
It's not.
But
it's not going to make me feel any differently.
Right? You ain't gonna go up the pussy no sooner.
You don't have to text me all day, every day. Now, I am with that. Like, because goddamn, I'm busy. I'm at work. Why are you so available? That means your ass is half-ass employed, ain't it? I need a busy man. Shit.
See? But you know.
It's a sassy ass.
Come on, fellas. Where y'all at, man?
Well,
somebody talk to me. Somebody
Robert, he says, I don't have kids because I don't trust the people who raise their kids. People like to be kids' friends. Me and my mother are 18 years apart, but she let me know for damn sure we're not friends and never will fucking be. LOL. And then also, it's a lot of women that need a good morning text. I don't need none of that. Shit, I need the one I come home. Say, hey, how was your day greeting? He need the when he come home, hey, how was your day greeting? Mm-hmm. Like, you don't have to text him all day. Like, good morning, doesn't need that. But when he comes home, yeah, ask him how his day is.
But now, that creates a great topic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if I haven't talked to you all day, now I'm actually interested in what happened in your day.
So you actually mean it when you ask how was your day?
Yeah. Because now I don't know. So I know you like, but so I don't know what happened. But if you're a person that includes me in everything in your day, our evenings are silent.
We have nothing left to talk about. Although I ain't gonna lie, but like I said, I'll be busy. Like, if we text periodically, I might respond in 3 to 5 business hours.
What we gonna talk about? Your ride home?
Yep.
You gonna talk about your ride home?
Because this traffic was something else. But no. I don't have to. I don't have to, get a good morning message every morning, and because I do know when like this nigga ain't texting me all day. We finna break. Okay, like, so you want this motherfucker to just not have nothing else going on to where all he has to do is sit up and text you? I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
And so, know that all my real niggas, all my real fathers, I'm gonna try to stop saying niggas. I'm lying, I'm not.
We gonna get a job.
I'm still nigga. I'm still nigga. I don't give a fuck. I'm still nigga. But statistics show that to be a real daddy in your child's life motivates your child to go further in life. The grades stay good. They stay out of the penitentiary, unless you're a nigga that go to the penitentiary. If you notice, kids follow. If the daddy was the one nigga that would go to the penitentiary, then the kids gonna be niggas that go to the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? If the daddy was a motherfucker, a stand-up nigga, then the kids more likely be stand-up niggas because they go off of that as a portion of life. right?
Now you do have the, you know what I'm saying, the men that are present, stand up men, and the kids still go off track. So
yeah,
I mean,
but the ratio is very low for that.
Statistically, if the father is present,
the ratio is very
then
low for
it's
that.
going to go in the better direction. Everything's going to be, you know what I'm saying, lockstep, and we good over here.
But again, so if the sassy nigga is the father, then the boy gonna challenge him.
He gonna have an attitude all day.
The boy gonna challenge him, and the boy's gonna win emotionally. It ain't gotta be a physical fight because the sassy nigga ain't gonna bring it to a physical fight anyway. Boy, you know what? Boy, I'm your daddy. Woo, 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 woo. The sassy niggas talk to their kids when they be disrespectful to them. Yeah, nah, you ain't getting no. You ain't being disrespectful with no real daddy. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no talking back. You know what I'm saying? You can't even talk back to your mama. You can't even talk back to your mama in front of a real daddy. He foot belt the ass. God damn it. You can't like so. But the assassin ain't gonna argue with the kid, and then he goes, "See, this what I'm talking about. He's so disrespectful."
Instead of just you gonna yoke that man up and put him up in the corner.
Why are you directing this conversation to the mama now?
Because if that's not his kid, then
it be his kid in some cases.
I can't relate.
Me neither. I got belt the ass every turn, every corner. What'd you say? What? What'd you say? What?
Oh, I ain't even said that.
You see me? I'm under my breath with it. I thought you ain't hear me, but
you said they gonna beat their ass first and ask questions.
Yes.
Later? Like now what just happened?
Yes.
Like get up off the floor. Oh, maybe I could have postponed the beating.
You hear me? If you did right, I could have postponed the beating. But now I got to wake you up, send you upstairs. Go to your room. Go lick your wounds. Cause I heated your ass up because you want to talk crazy. You know what I mean? Motherfucking the brushes got broke on a motherfucker. Man, look.
Man, it's man, cause that it's slick. It's fast. Now you are concussed and to come to the conclusion that let me be quiet because I'm finna get my tail whooped.
Let me be quiet because, like, yeah, you can't. Okay, so when they changed the law, you couldn't whoop your kid in public type shit. Kid can call 911 on you if you whoop them. You know what I'm saying? That definitely detoured a lot of discipline, true discipline in the house, right? But being that parent that didn't give a fuck, your kid probably then signed a scholarship. So your kid probably got a scholarship because you know what I'm saying.
So he had to pick it up with that decision day.
Yeah, because it's just like that. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Robert says it was the extension cord made me shut my fucking mouth.
You hear me?
One swing, man.
And if don't none of y'all know about an extension cord.
Baby, my mom was surgical with that.
It's
Miriam could beat some ass, I can tell you that. She had a PhD in whooping behind.
So, you see this?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I
this motherfucker here?
I have PTSD behind that.
This motherfucker here? What's your name, boy? Like, I used to catch one of these. Okay, so when I was in grammar school, I used to catch one of these I had gym on Wednesdays. So on Tuesdays, my dumbass was repeatedly doing something fucking stupid. And I was Wednesday morning with lashes on my legs. And I got to dress for gym. And you know, back then the gym shorts wasn't to your knees.
Baby, that was...
You know, they crotch down. Yeah, hoochie daddy. So, yeah, that's where it was at for me. My dumb ass. And Coach Thompson, man, that man would always make me, you fucked up last night, huh, Jones? You know what I'm saying? I stayed in the principal's office. Like Mr. Jordan stayed on my ass, man. He had a belt.
No, Not they knew when you got your ass beat.
Oh man, look.
The fact that you got your ass beat every Tuesday night, child.
I remember I got my ass whooped in front of class.
Oh man.
I was in like 3rd grade, nigga. My man came to school and whooped my ass in front of class. Left me there.
No.
And left me there. Now today, you beat the kid in class, you take him home with you. Because they embarrassed. You don't want to be embarrassed. What's going to happen tomorrow when they go back to school? You think the kids going to forget about that ass whooping that just happened in front of them? Yeah, no, they not.
I remember watching a girl, because I was in elementary school when the teachers still could whoop ass. And
They couldn't?
They could.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Harriet Tubman, PS 154. Baby, when I say
shit.
she had the girl, you know how the desk used to be, you know what I'm saying? Linked her ass over there because she had the stick. It was wrapped in masking tape. Baby, and wore that baby out. That was my God. Couldn't be me.
It couldn't be me.
Listen, I was never one of those kids where I'm a try, you know what I'm saying? I'm just take this whooping. No, I seen her get her ass beat in front of the class and the teacher did it. It wasn't no calling home. I'm just whoop your ass because you didn't cut up. And I have had enough. I'm gonna beat your ass. And when I say she was ugly cry.
Oh, she did not. Oh, Lord.
The more you get hit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, girl, shut up, please.
Shut
I'm
up,
trying to save your life. Stop crying. Stop it. Like, man, different time. Different time. But she ain't had no problem out of nobody in that class. Until I left up out of there.
So, like, I have seen like chastise the child. Like I've seen them. Like I promote for a boy. If you're a single mama,
beat that ass.
Oh my God! Every chance you get, you should wake him up with an ass whooping just because he gonna do something. Because now the one thing about boys,
He said whoop him in advance.
Yeah, whoop him in advance because he gonna do something. Why? Because boys, they gotta test it. They gotta smell themselves. Even girls smell themselves too. Oh my God, the girls! Oh Jesus Christ! Oh, that's a whole nother topic for another day. Like girls, what is wrong? Oh my God! And then they get so like if they a daddy's girl, man, I've noticed daddy's girls who just talk so reckless.
Sorry, Lauren, but I locked my dad's baby mom in the basement one time.
I mean, at least you didn't put your hands on him. You just locked her in the basement. That could have been. Till today, she thought that was a mistake, right? Like so.
See, here's the thing. The only reason why I didn't fight her because she was pregnant.
Oh, and how old were you?
17.
17? See, yeah, you, oh, Lord have mercy. That little cooch was just running through your nostrils. That little cooch was running through your nostrils. You just, it's 17 years old.
Who says this?
Man, look.
Oh, I admit, I was horrible.
But why? Why?
Oh, man. Life, man.
Why didn't you like your daddy's fiance, Laura? Who was his wife?
Well, no. It was my mom. It's my baby's mom.
Okay.
That's why I call Melissa. It was little baby's mom.
Okay.
My thing was, I already had a mom. I have a mom. You know what I'm saying? I've got a replacement mom. And truth be told, you ain't both like this many older than me. So you coming at me like
on one hand? Damn.
So it's like you was coming at me like you really got some authority around this piece. Because I'm on the phone, I'm talking to my best friend Danielle. She get off the phone. Who you talking to?
Nah, you did.
Danielle, hold on. Your daddy see supposed to be on the phone. Is he here? Okay, so she went in the basement. I was like, all right, bet. Stay your ass down there and think about what you said to me. And I, made sure that the bitch was barricaded.
Oh, you put the chair in front of the phone?
And got back on the phone. So anyway.
Like at 17, we still had the skeleton key to lock blocks in the house. You jammed the chair up under. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Concluded my phone call and then went upstairs to my bedroom.
And you went upstairs, so you left her in the basement. There's a whole floor between y'all, so you don't hear none of that shit going on. Diabolical.
I had to apologize and all, but
So that's where life
like
went
I
right
was
there.
horrible as a teenager.
That's
Not
where
even
life
gonna
went
lie.
right there. So I do have another question though. Like I do have another question. Like who's to blame if your kids don't know you? Men and women. Who's to blame if your kids don't know you?
That's what do you mean?
Like your kids don't respect you. They don't treat you like you're their parent because you've not been there.
Trick bag. Sometimes
It
that's
is.
a trick bag.
It is.
Because as kids, they don't have the full picture of everything.
No, they just got what they understand about it.
Or what they think they understand.
What they think they understand about it. True.
So
Facts.
that's going to lead
Mm-hmm.
how, you know what I'm saying, that situation is going to unfold. Because I've lived this experience. So it's not so much that, you know, they're getting this one side, but one parent is trying to, you know what I'm saying, protect the kid's innocence and not try to, because as kids, you don't need to carry so much. Because it's a nuanced type of situation for some. For some, you know, it is that parent's fault because you're not even trying. Like these dudes, they, you know, and women too, because they're deadbeat fathers and deadbeat mothers, and it's varying degrees to all of this shit. Because what one might perceive as a deadbeat, one might see as a roadblock, if that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense because how you view a person is how you respect a person. So that plays a lot of that.
And then you know, I do know like a lot of men. I'll be the villain if this is what my kid needs. You know what I'm saying? They could be providing financially or whatever. They're trying to see the kid, but because they're not doing what the custodial parent, they're not, you know what I'm saying, following.
But see, a lot of times, the okay. So on a man's standpoint, the mother not feeling like he's the right type of father. It's her feeling stating that she's not feeling like he's the right type of father. Then you got the fathers who just don't know how to father. They feel like they you know what I'm saying, they feel like no matter what's going on, they're in control of everything and they ain't came with no type of support. They ain't bought a gym shoe, they ain't bought a pair of pants. They don't even know what color uniform the kid wears at school.
But got all the stipulations. The opinions.
They got all
this is how life's supposed to go and this is what you need to be doing. Like, bro.
You know what I'm talking about? Like,
hey, she says both. She said the parents, because they obviously aren't there, and the kids, especially if they're teenagers, they not reaching out. Okay, I see what she's saying. Like, sometimes the kid has to take responsibility if they're a certain age. Like, you're old enough to reach out.
Mm-hmm.
But you've decided to close the door. So, like, hey, everybody, like you said, everybody's got phones. Yeah. And you can easily get the number. So you can reach out. Because, again, what one might see as being a deadbeat, there are certain roadblocks that have been placed. So there's this hindrance. Not roadblock, but this hindrance. You might have deadbeat and you have hindrance. And then there's, like, gray area. Where, like, a lot of shit gets blurred. So and like everything is lost in translation as well.
Facts. So like in my case, you know, like I gained a resentment against my old man for like being such an abusive and evil person that when he left here, I didn't talk to him for like 20 years. And then it took my sister to be like, just go and just, right? This is my oldest sister, this is the one that's here, right? Which she had more of a resentment for him. And for him, she buckled up and went and started helping him clean up and keep himself up, you know what I'm saying? Because he's old now, he's in his 80s. Right. And he couldn't see, he was partially blind for the last 20 years of his life. So, but the nigga, he just could not be himself, man. How do you tell your daughter, I should have raped you as a child? She over here helping you clean up. She cleaning your shit up. She wiping your ass against her better judgment and how she feels about you. You know what I'm saying? Even when I, like, after that 20 years, I went and I seen him, right? Now what he said to her happens after this. Cause she started like going to clean up for him, right? But so, you know, I'm established. I'm established barber and woo woo woo. So I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting money. So it's like, you know, this man asked me, did I need anything? And the following question was, well, the following statement was after I need, if I need anything, let him know. But I don't know what your mama did with all the money from the sale of the house. I mean, from like the house didn't get sold. What are you talking about? Like, what money did she got? Oh, she bought you out? Like, yes, that's what happened. She bought you out, but technically she ain't like, you know, she pulled the move. So, but yeah, you instantly go into that when you just turn around, and I'm like, I didn't come here for that.
Right.
But you forced the issue. Now you put me right back where I was.
So there was some healing that never
happened. The healing that I had, that I thought that I did, yeah, you fucked that all up. So, again, I'm hoping that the father becomes more important than the EBT. I'm hoping that the real men step up, because men are not men. Men with niggas who need y'all to become real again, because this shit ain't working.
And the moral of the story is family. Gotta is paramount.
Women ain't gonna follow nothing that ain't gonna that they don't believe in. Thinking you a king and your woman ain't following you just because you not a king, you a clown with a crown. Get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? Because the children, I don't give a fuck how you feel about them, fuck the kids and all of that, but they are still our future. And understand that somebody's child has to become our next president. Keep that in mind. And know that if nobody told you that they love you today, guess what?
I love you.
I love you too. I want to thank y'all for joining in to the Let's Be Fat podcast. Once again, it's a great Monday. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for joining in, because y'all could have been anywhere, and y'all chose to chime in with me. I appreciate this shit. Merch coming soon. Finna redecorate the room, and we're gonna have merch available. Put up get the website going. So stay tuned, y'all. I love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all.
Love y'all. See you next week.